So let's make a sour cherry pie, and this is my mom's recipe. Pretty easy to make with a store-bought pastry. So I'm gonna start with straining my cherries so they're nice and dry. So while my cherries are straining, I'm gonna start with my filling. 2 eggs. So what I love about this recipe is everything comes in cups. So pretty much cup of sugar, cup of yogurt, cup of semolina, and happy days. It's really hard to get it wrong. Okay, I'm going in with my yogurt. I'm using a Greek yogurt. Kind of adds sourness to this dish. That's exactly why I love this pie, because it's not too sweet. Cup of oil. So in with my dry ingredients, semolina goes in, and a teaspoon of a baking powder. And just to add in extra zestiness, I'm going to go in with my lemon zest. This is optional. You can add a touch of vanilla as well if you like it, or some rum, but I really love lemon and sour cherries. Okay, let's assemble our pie. So today I'm using a store-bought pastry, and if you can find in a store the one that says thick style, that would be ideal. I couldn't find it, so I'm using thin one, so I'm just going to add a couple more layers. So I'm going to prepare my tray. So I'm going to lightly grease a baking paper. Okay, let's start with the first layer. And we'll just brush it. And we'll top it with another layer. And we'll just repeat the same process. My pastry is really thin and fragile, so I'm going to go in with 4 layers for each roll. Okay, so now our cherries. So usually we add cherries at the start of the pastry. So I'm going to tuck in edges a little bit. It's very fragile because it has softened up from that filling. So we need to be really careful when we're transferring it to a tray. Here we go. Nice. That's the next one. It's ready to be baked, but just before I put it in the oven, I'm gonna finish it off with glazing it with that filling we had. So this is gonna give it a nice color, extra texture. In the oven, 180 degrees, maybe half an hour, but keep an eye on it because it can change color really quickly. So while my pie is baking, I'm gonna finish off this beautiful syrup. So this is a liquid from the jar, and I'm gonna add some sugar to it. I'll bring it to boil, and our syrup will cook for roughly half an hour until it's nice and thick and glossy. But in the meantime, we'll get everything ready to enjoy our pie. They look beautiful. Our syrup is lovely and reduced. It's kind of nice and glossy, and it's leaving kind of that line. Just before I cut, I really love to do this. I load it with sugar. Cool enough to handle. Look how beautiful and flaky that is. Look at all layers of the pastry, and it's so moist, and it's a lot of cherries, which I love. Let's taste. I love corners. More pastry.